The last thing Evan Cole, a tired factory worker, expected to buy that day was a ranch. He only stopped at the old frontier market because he needed water and fuel for his old rover. But then he saw it. A small handwritten sign on a wooden board, ranch for sale. $50, remote, quiet, needs repairs. At first, he laughed. A whole ranch for $50. Impossible. But then the old seller leaned toward him and whispered, "If you're brave, take it." Evan raised an eyebrow. "Brave? What's the catch?" The old man smirked. "You'll see." Evan should have walked away. He should have ignored it. But he was tired of his life, tired of noise, tired of crowded cities, tired of always working and never living. A ranch sounded peaceful. A new beginning. So he bought it. For $50. He didn't know. He had just made the strangest purchase of his entire life. Asterisk, asterisk. The hook, first 3-4 minutes. 3 shadows. 3 figures. 3 women, asterisk, asterisk. The ranch was far, too far, into the golden hills beyond the settlement. The dirt road was silent, the sky wide and empty. And the wind carried a strange sweet smell. When Evan arrived, he expected a broken farmhouse and maybe a few dead fences. He did not expect movement inside the house, or soft glowing lights through the window. He froze beside his rover. Someone's inside. He stepped carefully toward the porch, gripped tight on his tool bag. The old wooden boards creaked under his boots. A soft voice floated from inside. "Do you think he's finally here?" Another voice replied, "Maybe, I sense a human nearby." Evan's heart dropped. Those voices weren't normal, soft, melodic, strange. Not human. He slowly pushed open door. And stopped breathing. Inside the ranch house stood 3 alien women. All different, all beautiful, all glowing softly like living stars. They turned toward him at the same time. The first woman tall, silver skin, long white hair flowing like water. Her eyes shined pale blue. She stepped forward with calm grace. "Welcome, human," she said softly. "We have been waiting." The second woman shorter, with golden skin and glowing freckles running down her arms. Her hair floated around her face like light. She smiled warmly. Finally, someone came. The third woman, dark emerald skin, muscular, with bright violet eyes. She crossed her arms. "You don't look special," she said bluntly. Evan blinked rapidly. His brain refused to process any of this. What are you?" he whispered. The silver woman answered, "We are the Ranelin sisters, exiles, refugees, assigned to this ranch for protection." Evan swallowed hard. "Okay, but why are you on my ranch?" All 3 exchanged looks. The golden one stepped forward and said, "Because, human. This ranch comes with us." Evan staggered back. "What?" "Nobody told me." The emerald woman cut him off. "The seller never tells." "Coward." The silver woman added softly, "We cannot leave until we bond with the owner." Evan froze. "Bond? What bond?" The golden woman giggled. "Relax, it's not mating or anything. It's a life trust bond, emotional, protective, like choosing a guardian." Evan stared. "You expect me to believe a NY of this?" The emerald woman stepped very close, eyes glowing. "Believe it. Because the moment you bought this ranch, you became our human." Evan almost fainted. The mystery deepens. Evan stumbled to a wooden chair and sat down. The 3 alien women watched him with intense curiosity. The golden one sat across from him, swinging her legs playfully. "You look scared," she said. "I am scared." Evan yelled. The silver one raised a calming hand. "We do not wish to harm you." The emerald woman smirked. "I might wish to annoy you, but not harm." Evan stared at them. "What were you doing here before I came?" The silver woman replied gently, "Hiding. From hunters." Evan's breath caught. Hunters? Like bounty hunters? Yes, she said. We escaped them. This ranch was assigned as our sanctuary. But we cannot leave until bonded. Evan rubbed his face. I only wanted peace. Not aliens. The golden woman leaned closer. Maybe. We can give you peace, the Emerald One added, or chaos. Evan glared. You're not helping. The silver woman knelt before him, placing a glowing hand over her heart. We promise protection, loyalty, and companionship. If you choose us. Evan felt his heartbeat quicken. This was insane. But something inside him whispered, they're not dangerous. They're scared. They need help. Before he could answer, a loud explosion shook the ground. The entire ranch trembled. Dust fell from the ceiling. The windows rattled. The Emerald Woman's eyes widened. They found us. The threat arrived. Evan rushed outside with the alien sisters behind him, across the hills. A massive ship descended, dark red, spiked. Glowing with hostile energy. The golden woman grabbed his hand. Yet inside, the Emerald Woman pulled out a glowing spear. The silver woman raised her hands, forming a shimmering energy shield. Evan whispered, You can fight? The Emerald One growled, We don't want to. But we will. The ship landed. Black armored hunters stepped out, weapons humming with deadly sound. The leader shouted, Ranelin sisters, surrender the human and come with us. Evan blinked in shock. The human? Why me? The golden woman squeezed his hand tightly. Because we bonded to you the moment you stepped inside. You accepted our presence. Now they want you too. Evan felt cold fear crawl up his spine. What do I do? The silver woman turned to him, eyes calm. Trust us. The battle began. The sisters fight back, and Evan makes his choice. The hunters charged. The Emerald Sister roared and blocked their attack with her energy spear. The Golden Sister created bright flash bombs, blinding the hunters. The Silver Sister cast wide shimmering shields around the ranch, but the hunters were many. And the sisters were tired. Evan realized something horrible. If he ran, they would die protecting him. If he stayed scared, they would fall. He clenched his fists. No, not again. He wouldn't be helpless. He grabbed an old shock rifle from the ranch wall, dusty but functional, and stood between the sisters. The Emerald One shouted, What are you doing? Humans can't fight them. Evan yelled back, Then I'll die trying. The Golden One gasped, You'd fight for us? Evan fired the rifle. A hunter dropped. Evan stepped forward. These aliens are under my care. You want them? You go through me. The hunters hesitated. The Silver Sister whispered, He accepted us. The bond is complete. All three sisters suddenly glowed, bright, powerful, unstoppable. Their powers surged. The Emerald One slammed the ground, creating a shockwave. The Golden One blinded the hunters with solar flares. The Silver One trapped them inside an energy field. The hunters retreated. Defeated. The ship fled into the sky. Silence returned. The sisters turned to Evan. The Silver One spoke. You saved us. We are truly bonded now. The Golden One smiled softly. We are yours. If you want us. The Emerald One crossed her arms. You fought like an idiot. I respect that. Evan breathed hard. Does this mean you're staying? The Golden One nodded. As long as you'll have us. Evan looked at the three glowing, beautiful alien sisters and smiled. Then, welcome home. The three sisters stepped closer, surrounding him with warm, glowing light. A family he never expected. A destiny he never imagined. And all of it began with a ranch he bought for $50.